Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Scorpio. How are you guys? Scorpio, this is a relationship reading. This week I'll be focusing on relationships, married, single, anything in between. And welcome to the new viewers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Everything you need to know is below each video in the description as well. All right, Scorpio, what is it you need to know? Ooh, someone finds you really attractive. This is someone who moves very quickly. Ooh, yeah, we got an attraction, desire. Wow, but I see the lovers. This is often a bond, a connection between two people. Often it's just a physical attraction, but we shall see. Because this is, the lovers is two people who lift each other up. They build each other up. They support each other. Yeah, so there's an energy of someone here who's laying down their burdens. Yeah. It's often about someone stepping up to the plate, but definitely this is a person who finds you attractive. They know they need to move. They're feeling very enthusiastic. But there could be something bothering this person. We'll see. But it's whether someone here is reliable. Yeah, there's been some hurt and heartache here. Something's bothering this person. They may have rushed in, rushed out. It's often a person who moves without being under pressure. So someone may have been under a lot of pressure or felt that way. But it's often something bothering someone. See, there was some kind of hurt here. Something weighing heavily. Yeah, we have a King of Wands coming in. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, this is someone who has kind of been a little restless and reckless, I feel. Someone who never really stepped up to the plate. Maybe they weren't reliable, but there's something bothering this person. Maybe they hurt you. Yeah. Or maybe they feel like you may be involved with someone else. It could be them. But it is a person feeling pretty bold and confident here. Like something's bothering them. Yeah. Yeah, they see the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so this is an energy of someone who's emotionally available. But if something's bothering them, or maybe they feel something's bothering you. I don't know if this person hurt your feelings here. Yeah, because I definitely see the energy of love, a connection, chemistry. Someone finds you really attractive. There's a lot of desire. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, it's about being fair. It's about harmony between two people. Ooh, but there is something bothering them. And it is about stepping up to the plate. It's about being reliable. So you could be feeling this is someone who's just not reliable, and it could be weighing on you and bothering you, but there's definitely been some hurt here. But this is also love. I mean, every card has positive and negatives, but it is about being fair. It's about harmony between two people. Justice. Yeah, justice is about to go in your favor here. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. What happened here? Yeah, see, there was some lack and negativity. Now, this person maybe wasn't reliable. They may have hurt you. But there was definitely an energy of lack. See, lack of love. Something's bothering this person. Yeah. This could be someone who rushed in and out, maybe ghosted you, or this is someone who just couldn't provide something. But there's definitely been hurt. Let's have a look. It's bothering them. I can see they're under a lot of pressure. And I mean, it could have to do with lack of money, ghosting, or someone ignoring someone. Yeah, this is someone who has a lot of regret here. They have a lot of regret. There's desire and attraction. They're attracted to you. But I feel this is someone who's feeling pressure. This is someone who moves forward without pressure. But it's about harmony. It's about being fair. Someone here, I think, seeing that they're not being fair. Yeah, see, they need to reach out. See, it's about reciprocating. And at some point, maybe you didn't reciprocate to this person because you felt they weren't reliable. See, something to do with money, negativity, lack. This person's generally someone I feel who has what they need. They have everything but love. So they are sort of looking at the things that are lacking, but I'm going to tell you it's about reliability. You see, you're open, you're emotionally available. You may be, it's all whether two people are right, but it is about harmony. It's about being fair. Someone wasn't reciprocating, and maybe it bothers you. Maybe you provided something for this person, but it is about reaching out and being more generous. Yeah, I think this is someone knows it's bothering them. Yeah. See that you maybe don't trust them. I feel this person, they do kind of feel defeated. But like I say, it's about being able to trust. Maybe you don't trust this person, that you feel they're trying to take advantage of you. It's weighing heavily on them. Weighing heavily. It's bothering them a lot. They're very masculine. Tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah, they definitely do work. They do work a lot. They're building. Yeah, it's about putting in more effort. See, this person, you're open. They see someone who's kind, compassionate, open, available. But there's some trust issues. Yeah, this person kind of felt defeated. See, they have kind of regret here for not being more generous with their time, energy, maybe their money. It's possibly this person had lack and you were generous. So you're open to receive. This is someone who needs to earn someone's trust. They know it. They need to earn your trust. Yeah, they need to make things right. They need to go about things the right way. It's somebody who maybe wasn't fair. And you could be feeling that way, you know. Yeah, but it is about earning someone's trust. They need to work for it. They need to put in the work, yeah. They really do desire you. They really do. They find you very attractive. This person's very passionate. But I'm not so sure you feel like this is your person, because you feel maybe they're trying to take advantage of you. Maybe they ghosted you, ignored you, or maybe you didn't at some point because you don't trust. They know they need to earn your trust. Yeah. They find you really attractive. See, it has to do with seeing truth, victory, win or lose. This person's going to come in. They have regrets, but it is about earning your trust. They see the truth. They need to earn your trust. Yeah. And they are someone who felt defeated, and maybe you felt that way with this person, but it's all about trusting. Yeah. See, mixed messages, mixed signals too, possibly here. Missed communication. They have to earn your trust. They see the truth, win or lose. Yeah, their feelings are starting to come to the surface. This is someone who maybe kept you hanging a little bit too. See, it's about not sure if you can trust this person. But I can see their feelings are coming to the surface. Yep. They have to earn your trust. They also can see with this energy, they can't keep you hanging. They need to show you they're reliable, they're responsible, they can pull their weight. They see you as someone who does, I feel. It's about themselves. Yeah. See, it's about taming the beast within themselves. But it's about kindness, compassion. They see someone who's very kind and very compassionate, someone who cares. So it is about forgiveness. They have to earn your trust. Yeah. They're looking for forgiveness, but like I say, their feelings are coming to the surface. You can see this person as someone who always makes up a lot of excuses. They're not reliable. Yeah. They are someone who's felt defeated, though. Yeah, defeating the beast. That's often themselves. They see someone kind, compassionate, someone who cares. Yeah, it's earning that. See, forgiveness. Yeah, see, this is someone who didn't fill your cup. They didn't fill your needs. You never got what you wanted. See, you never got what you wanted from this person. But you can see the energy. This is someone who's kind of hiding behind a mask right now. They're not showing their true self, but their feelings are coming to the surface. Yeah, they could be coming in asking for forgiveness, but they see somebody kind, compassionate, and forgiving, because it is a person who truly cares. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, some of you pretty much gave up on this person. You feel like giving up. This person's not a quitter. I don't think they're going to give up, because it is defeating the beast within themselves, right? It's about being emotional, filling your cup, filling your needs, giving you what you need. So they know they need to earn your trust. And I think this person knows you don't really trust them. Yeah. But then we have the Lover. So you can see it's desire intimacy. Yeah, see, it has to do with faith and loyal. It has to do with commitment. See, it's about being fair, committing. See, lack of commitment. It's someone who often feels like they're not good enough. They look at everything that's lacking in their life too. Yeah. See, it's about giving and receiving. See, you were probably very generous with this person. Now you're waiting to receive. Some of you don't feel like there's a lot of hope. You are being cautious. You're being careful what you wish for, but there is still the energy of hope. And the Nine of Wands is where you feel like giving up, but they're not going to give up. See, it's somebody who literally kind of gave up on love. And I don't think you're giving up on love. I feel like you're open, but it's just giving up on this person. But they're not going to give up. They have to earn your trust. They know they need to earn your trust. They know you don't trust them. Yeah. You could be getting mixed messages and mixed signals from this person, and it's more than likely because it's not only forgiving themselves. They could come in and ask for forgiveness if it's someone who really hurt you, but like I say, their feelings are just starting to come to the surface. Yeah, it's all about committing. See, you're just about ready to give up. They know it. They can feel it. But that's where their feelings start to come to the surface. See, where you're open to other offers, opportunities. They know what they have to, it's about committing. They need to commit. They need to come in right. They need to do things right. They need to be fair. See, they know they weren't being fair. But here you are with kindness, compassion, forgiveness. Wow. They see you as somebody who's definitely worthy of commitment. I can tell you that right now. But it's about faith and loyalty, being on the same page. Yeah. See, it's all about long-term stability, a partner. They see somebody as a good partner. They may know something about you. You may have a history together. But it's all about learning too. Learning to trust. They could have been someone who's been hurt. They may have trust issues as well, but I think this person sees the truth. They're very much aware that you're open, you're kind, compassionate. They see truth, but it is an energy of win or lose, right? Win or lose. They need to fill your cup. They need to give you what you need. It's about fulfilling your needs. And they are kind of keeping it all in, their feelings, and hiding behind that mask. See, they haven't been showing their true self, their feelings. Wow. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone taking a little pause. See, putting the shoe on the other foot. See, this is when you know someone's starting to catch feelings because they're now looking at how you feel. Putting the shoe on the other foot, being fair. It's about commitment, long-term stability, a partner. This person sees you from a different perspective, but like I say, it's about your perspective, whether it'll change. Because it has to do with, this is somebody who may have rushed in, felt under pressure. They may have rushed in, backed out, because it is someone who has something that was bothering them. Yeah, see, it's weighed heavily on this person, and they do think about it. See, it's all about learning, lessons being learned, learning the hard way. School of hard knocks, but it's about faith and loyalty, commitment, and they are putting the shoe on the other foot. They have a little Pisces in their chart. See, it's about being a little kinder, compassionate, but they are looking at things from your perspective. Wow. This person's very curious too. See, there's something this person probably never told you, but it is seeing that you're checking other people out. You're curious about other people. They know what they need to do. I'm going to tell you, but it is about the Page of Swords as someone who doesn't always tell someone everything. Maybe this person had debt, They are definitely, I feel, stable, but they definitely are more about curious about what you're up to, what you're doing. Yeah, who maybe you're giving attention to, who you're talking to. See, now they're starting to put the shoe on the other foot, how you feel. Yeah, see, it's all about shining a light, looking for clarity. See, there needs to be clarity, clear communication. Yeah, this person's definitely checking you out, checking in on you, seeing who you're talking to, what you're up to. They could be talking to people too, maybe they're friends, but it is about justice and harmony, being fair. Yeah, they need to earn your trust. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. See, there's some kind of good news here. This is someone who probably wants to share some kind of good news with you, but like I say, I think they're checking you out. If you're online dating, social media, they're curious who you're talking to, what you're up to. So that shows their feelings come to the surface. If they reach out and you don't respond to them. But I do think this is someone who knows they've hurt you. Yeah, see? They need to make a decision. It's about healing. This is often reconciliation, but like I say, there's a judgment, a decision. See, it's about judging someone fairly, but it is healing. It's about out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, this person sees you're open and available, so they know they need to make some kind of commitment. They need to show you they're reliable, they're stable, that you can count on them, that they can pull their weight. To me, it looks like someone who possibly didn't at some point. It bothers them. It does weigh heavily on them. It's baggage, and they are going to lay down those burdens. Yeah. Look at that. See, it's about making a decision. See, this person actually sees a future with you, but I'm not so sure if you do, because they do have to earn your trust. They have to put in effort. They have to show you they're putting in the effort. They need to fill your needs. Yeah, so this person definitely has regret. They could even feel a little ashamed at some times. And you could be in the energy yourself, see different perspective, feeling like there's not a hope for the future here. But look at this person. They're already thinking about the future. They see a future with you. Like, I do think, you know, you do look at that, but I do think it's all about this perspective. Yeah, they check you out from time to time to see what you're up to, who you're talking to. Yeah, there is good news here. I do think this is someone who has something they want to share with you. But it's about sharing and caring, being generous. Yeah, this person has regrets. They could even feel a little bit ashamed here for the way they conducted themselves. Aw. Yeah, this is a whole new cycle. This person sees you in a very favorable light. Yeah, they definitely are looking at the future. You know, what makes them happy, if they can make you happy. Because I feel like they didn't. They didn't fill your cup. And I do think this person was pretty happy if you have a history. But like I say, it's all about the future. Happiness. They see a future with you. But their feelings are just coming to the surface. So there's all this abundance. It's about timing, feeling lucky, fortunate for another opportunity. To me, this looks like a do-over, another chance. This person sees someone who's kind, compassionate, who truly cares, somebody who forgives and would give this person another chance. So it looks like a do-over. Yeah, but it is about commitment. You're open to commitment. Yeah. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is somebody here who's kind of in their head. I feel like for yourself here, I feel like you're neither here nor there. You may not see a future, may not be able to move forward. There's indecision. But this has to do with a person seeing things that they didn't see before. Yeah, see, they weren't seeing. But now they have to make a decision. And it's about moving forward. So you taking another look here, putting the shoe on the other foot, how you feel. This person may have learned the hard way. In other words, they may have been hurt by someone the same way. See, learning the lessons the hard way, sometimes you have to live it to learn it. But the Two of Swords is about taking off the blindfold to see. See? Not seeing. Yeah. See? Keeping it all in, keeping it all to themselves. They're definitely not someone who generally wears their heart on their sleeve. They just are the way they are, but I think it's somebody who's been keeping a lot of feelings to themselves. They're trying to make a decision, but it is about seeing what they didn't see. Yeah. See, it's all about privacy. Their innermost feelings. See, it's telling you to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. This person already knows the answers they're seeking, though, because they're keeping their feelings to themselves. It is about emotional intimacy, too. I don't think this person's very good at that. They just don't know what to say, how to express themselves. It's like everything they want to do. I feel it's like they have a hard time with that, but yeah, their feelings are definitely coming to the surface because they see someone who's so kind, compassionate, caring. Yeah, see, it's about a confession, speaking truth. It's about loyalty, being faithful, loyal. Someone who speaks truth. See, this is someone here shining a light. I do think they're checking in on you, what you're up to. But it's about learning. See, they're learning something here. See, about what makes them happy, what fulfills them emotionally. They want to tell you a truth. This person's about to make a decision. Out with the old, in with the new. See, patterns, habits, changes. Yeah. Someone who comes across as emotionally unavailable. In fact, they keep it all in. Their feelings are coming to the surface. They're not good with words like that. But it is about truth and learning. Yeah. Tell me more. This could be a confession. Yeah. See, should I or shouldn't I commit? If you have other options, opportunities, you're keeping your options open. I'm going to tell you it bothers this person. They definitely don't want you to be with someone else. And they are kind of, should I or shouldn't I? Do they love me? Do they not? Should I or shouldn't I make a commitment? They struggle, but this is someone who, it's an inner struggle to do with expressing their feelings and telling you a truth, a confession. See, this is someone who sees the bigger picture too. They get it. They see, they're having that aha moment. They see the bigger picture. This is someone really getting it. It is about the two of you being on the same page. It's lifestyle, habits, commitment, energy of learning, doing things the hard way. This is someone who's learned the hard way. Yeah, some people do, right? The school of hard knocks. Oh, their feelings are coming to the surface. This is somebody who wants to make some kind of confession. And if this is someone choosing between you and another person, and it could be yourself in that way, but this is definitely someone struggling internally to tell you a truth, to confess. Definitely it's someone who I feel has a lot of regret. I do see a lot of stress and anxiety as well. This person's had their struggles. There's definitely been hurt, but I do think if they hurt you, it really bothers them. But it is about love. Like, do they love me? Do they not? Should I tell this person the truth? See, it's all about being generous. See, being able to give generously. It's about spoiling someone, making things right. Whoever this person is, I'll tell you, it's all about confessing feelings. It's about love. Is this what I need? Is this enough? What makes them happy? They do see the bigger picture, like it's about the future. Yeah, this is someone who's been doing a lot of thinking, but it is about not repeating mistakes of the past. It's about breaking free from what holds them back. Yeah. But wow, see the Eight of Swords, it's all about habits, patterns, behaviors. See, it's about breaking free from old habits and patterns. But they're doing a lot of thinking. They're really thinking, should I or shouldn't I? Should I tell this person the truth? Will they believe me? Will they trust me? See, they have to earn your trust and they know it. So, yeah, they have to put in the effort. They have to show you that they can be relied on, that they're stable. Yeah, they see the Empress. See, they see the Empress. Someone who's open, available, someone who keeps everything very balanced, someone who's kind of got it all going on here too. Yeah, but it is about new. And I do think they see you're open to other offers and opportunities too. So if you have a choice between two by any stretch here, it's about deciding, comparing one to the other. And that's where I feel the Empress will do that, like comparing one to the other. But I feel like you got a person who wants to confess some feelings here. Yeah, somebody who doesn't want someone to get away. See, they don't want you to get away, but I do think you need to watch out for someone who is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone who doesn't want to commit, but they don't want someone else to have you. So watch out for anyone who tries to manipulate. But you definitely got this King of Wands where things are bothering them, weighing heavily on them. Yeah, someone who feels sad, they have regret, maybe even feeling a little ashamed of the way they conduct themselves. But it's someone who kind of feels like there's not a lot of hope. And I feel the feeling like there's not a lot of hope could be yourself, because it is the energy between you. But one of these people sees a future with you. They feel like they want to protect you, you know. Someone who already sees somebody as their person. But you do definitely have a person here who I feel they don't want someone else to have you. So they could manipulate. So be a little careful of that, okay? Because I definitely can see a King of Wands needing to earn your trust. They know they need to earn your trust. And I think this person's very much aware you don't really trust them. And I definitely feel there's been mixed messages and mixed signals too. Yeah, see, it's about interest. This is someone who wants to know everything you're doing, what you're interested in. Yeah, see, they're talking to people. But it's a person who wants to know everything about you, your life, what you're interested in, your goals, you know, everything about your life. Yeah, you've definitely had some hurt. It's someone who sees that. They acknowledge, recognize this hurt. And some of you have had this happen a few times. But only one of these people is someone who really does see you as a partner long term. Someone who can bring stability. They see you as stable. They see you as a partner. Where the other person, I feel like where you're about to put this one person behind. And I do think this is someone who doesn't want, see, when you're ready to just give up and move on to someone else, this other person comes in and does the same thing. Someone who will never commit. But the other person's putting the shoe on the other foot. Their feelings are starting to come to the surface. That's connected with the King of Wands. And it is about truth and confession too. Yeah. I think you need to be a little careful of someone here. Yeah. There's one person here who's definitely literally unavailable. In fact, they may have ghosted you, ignored you. I definitely see the energy of neglect. Yeah. Someone who doesn't want to put any effort. They want the other person to do all the work. Where this other person, they have the totally different energy. Yeah. See, you're at a crossroads. It looks like you have a choice. Yeah, see, you're about to go down another path. Somebody wants to take this to the next level and commit, where this other person, it's something that'll never go anywhere. So be very, very careful if you are trapped in this energy, okay? Don't let somebody trap you into a situation where it all starts all over again, okay? Yeah, but you do have a person who wants to confess feelings. Their feelings are coming to the surface. And you have another person too. The other person, the one that's literally emotionally unavailable. I think you already know most of the answers you're seeking, but I do think you're seeking more clarity. I think you need more clarity before you can make a decision and move forward. But there is someone who wants to know more about you here. They want to know everything about you, what you're up to. They check in on you from time to time if you're online dating or checking in with friends or talking to people. Yeah. They want to know what you're up to. So there is a person here who definitely feelings are coming to the surface. And their cup is starting to overflow. Yeah. And they try to stay in control of their emotions, I can tell. Yeah. But see, this is about opportunity. Someone here knows a good thing when they see it, but I do feel like you are at that point of seeking other options and opportunities. You got a person who needs to confess, but just watch out for that person where they've come back around a couple times and they never make a commitment. It's always a maybe, okay? Where one of these people feels very fortunate for an opportunity with you. See, giving someone another opportunity, another chance. So I do think you're just sitting on the fence. I feel like there's definitely a need for clarity before you can make a decision. But I feel like you've got a person who's in their head too. Yeah, they need to know a little bit more. What makes you happy, what fulfills you emotionally. But I just see so much kindness, compassion, someone who's very forgiving. So there comes a point here where I feel like you need to draw a line about how much you can forgive and forget. Yeah. Because it is about doing the same thing over and over again with the same results. Okay? But one of these people is definitely holding back, and their feelings are coming to the surface. Yeah. In fact, maybe several people for some of you if you have a choice. But I feel for most of you, it's just this King of Wands energy, this person who feels really sad because it is about earning your trust. They are aware that you don't really trust them. Yeah. They have to earn it. Like it's about earning your trust because it's never going to go anywhere until they do. That's the person I feel who wants to commit. One of these people will make a commitment. The other person I feel, I really don't see it going anywhere. It's the person who comes back around and does the exact same thing. Maybe. It's one thing about the Wheel of Fortune with the energy, where it stops, where it goes, no one really knows. But I do think it's about breaking free. See, avoiding a disaster with someone here. Applying lessons learned. But see, you have someone here who I feel wants to kind of grow closer. See, they want to grow close. They want to form a bond. They may want to get to know you. See, it's all about learning about each other. Yeah. Interesting energy, but like I say, I feel like you're just on the fence. You haven't made any kind of decisions. And I definitely feel there's a need for more clarity. And I do think there is someone who needs more clarity from you too. But they are taking off the blindfold, seeing things that they never seen before. And this is the person who puts the shoe on the other foot. Yeah. Wow. Take care. Bye for now.